Virginia. Hello, everyone, and welcome to World News. I'm Stephen Frazier at CNN Center. There is a showdown brewing in the Caribbean. Jamaica, only hours away now from a serious tangle with a serious storm. Hurricane Dean. It is a monster storm, big and tightly organized, pulling strength from warm water. It's expected to come ashore near Kingston within the next several hours. And forecasters say things could get ugly. The winds are topping 230 kilometers an hour. Dean, as you can see in this view from space here, has the potential to devastate an island that is accustomed to big storms. All flights out of the area have now been canceled, so anybody who's still there is there for the duration. Jamaican officials are warning everybody to get ready for a very rough ride. Our Susan Candiati is in Montego Bay. We'll get a report from her coming up on what is happening there. First, though, we turn to Karen McGinnis for the latest on where Dean is headed. Karen.
It does look like for Dean, it's going to be brushing by very close to the middle of Jamaica. Right now, we're looking at winds, as you mentioned, 230 or more kilometers per hour. This is our enhanced satellite imagery. It's moving towards the west at just about 30 kilometers per hour, or about 18 miles an hour. Let's show you the trek, what we think over the next several days. It's going to brush by the Cayman Islands as a Category 4, perhaps make landfall across the Yucatan Peninsula in the next 48 hours, so perhaps by Monday, late in the day on Monday, and then move out across the south central or the southwestern Gulf of Mexico as a Category 3. Now, very warm waters in through this vicinity, so it has a possibility to fluctuate as far as its intensity is concerned. Now, there has not been a direct landfall across Jamaica since 1988, but this still has the potential for quite devastating weather. Kingston, Jamaica is located just to the eastern edge of the island. Montego Bay more towards the northwestern edge of the island, and already to the north of Kingston they have reported some mudslides there. Now, as Dean has made its way across the Caribbean, already 5 fatalities. I want to show you just kind of a different perspective. This we are looking at is Cuba. Here is Jamaica, and we've got the Cayman Islands here. Enhanced satellite imagery shows it rolling along. This is a very powerful Category 4 hurricane. Will it gain intensity? Well, right now the computer models are saying it should stay at a Category 4 hurricane. Now, just to compare, because a lot of people remember 2 years ago Katrina. When Katrina made landfall, it was a Category 3 hurricane, but we know as a result of the low-lying area, the devastating weather that it did produce there with the severe flooding across that region. Well, for these tiny island nations, what we're looking at mudslides, landslides, probably total destruction of buildings and homes there. The wind, as I mentioned, associated with Dean, 230 kilometers per hour, or just about 145 miles per hour, roaring towards the west, still on its trek through the Caribbean. We'll keep you updated. I'll be back in just about 15 minutes with another update. Stephen.
Karen, thank you very much. We have a camera which has been sending us live pictures from Jamaica, where the outer bands of Hurricane Dean are only now starting to come ashore. Karen mentioned damage to buildings. There are substantial structures there which are in the path of the storm. What we see in the images so far is barely a little bit